Howdy, I'm Jason, the Off-Road Wizard, and today's video will be installing RCVs on the front end of our Big Willies. I have a 1978 Wagoneer front end and 44 front end on there, so that's what we'll be installing it onto. And as you'll see, I had to do some clearancing. I had watched plenty of videos on how to install these, expecting a couple-hour job on it, nothing too major, kind of a fight, but not ridiculously bad. I ended up spending 2 days on it, and it was horrible. I tried like 2 or 3 different ways of getting the RCVs installed to no avail. I couldn't get them. I finally had to grind and clear some stuff so I could clear the ball. But anyway, you'll get to see the actual completion from start to finish, and then after that, you'll get to see me fight. If you stick around, you'll see me fight and fight and fight for a while on these stupid RCVs. So stay tuned. So we got our RCVs. Actually, we got them last week. Haven't had a chance to install them yet. I haven't even unboxed them yet. So just fair warning, I have never done this before, period, whatsoever. So this will be completely new. So you'll be able to see how actually easy it is to put in. I'm semi-competent, so we'll see. But I figured we'd unbox it, open it up, and see what comes. A lot of box. Okay, so we got the cups and some pins. What is this? Oh, CV grease. CV grease. Cool. Oh, these are the short hubs. Okay. I think I upgraded and got the 30 spline outer shafts there. Wow, that's nice. Nice. So 2 of those babies. And then, oh yeah, these are the actual, what, unit bearings or whatever they are. They're the ball bearings, the CV bearings. There you go, CV. So yeah, so that's that one. You're feeling good. Grab the end of that box and just set it over there. All right, so these must be the axles then. There we go. That's the short guy. This is the big guy. Cool. So I went with the 300M. I just went this. I got 42s. They're rated for 40s. They'll guarantee up to 40. I have 42s. So I just went with the strongest I could get, just in case, just to be careful. So anyway, there she is. So now we have 2 installed. So we're gonna take tires off, get the old axles out, and then install these guys. that off and pull that off.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna suck. Okay, so it's the next weekend. That was a giant pain in the butt. This is a used axle that I picked up from somebody, and they have very much used it. We could not get these things off. So I ended up having to cut the bolt off of one of them just so we could pull it out or pound it out. And then the bottom one ended up spinning on us on the bottom, so it was a nightmare. It was just a nightmare. So anyway, I ended up getting all new ball joints on both of these. Outer C's here, and that ate up pretty much the whole day. So we got that far. So now we are hopefully gonna get axles installed and everything put back together. So that's the plan for today. All right, so what I ended up having to do was to cut this at about a 45-degree angle here, because as you'll see, when I put the upper ball joint in and the lower ball joint in and start to go up, everything goes up and then also goes in, and I would hit the ball on here before it would clear this top of this lower ear. So basically it would wedge between here and here, and I couldn't go up because every time I got up it went in, and I couldn't go in because it was hitting these two areas, and I couldn't get the ball to angle down and clear everything. So you'll see how tight it ends up being when I end up doing it. Yeah, I tried both ways. I tried two different ways. One way was the way that they show on the video, which I don't know if it's for, it's for a Dana 44, Dana 30, so I don't know what makes mine different. If it looks like the ears were maybe taller, or this upper one was bigger, or the opening was, I don't know, something was different. But every time I shoved that thing in there, the ball socket that goes actually on here was literally hitting this and this lower ear at the same time, and I couldn't get it to angle enough. So the distance between the lower ball joint and the ball itself that I rotate in there was too narrow.
one last thing. I got to take this back off and actually use the needle thing to grease that whole setup. So I'm just making sure my setup was going to work and how it all went together. So anyway, that's it.
So that was the installation of the RCVs and a 1978 Jeep Wagoneer Dana 44. Hope you enjoyed that. If you liked it, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, and I will see you guys next week. Now, stay tuned for the stream.